Hello and welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be looking at deploying an LLM, a large language model. What that means is we are going to be deploying a locally hosted AI. And the use case for that is the fact that we want to ensure confidentiality, integrity, and availability without our data ever going out to the internet and going outside the organization and just being hosted on premise. Let's take a look at some stats here and some specs. I'm running an AMD Ryzen 9 series and it's a 9950X 3D 16 core processor, and I got about 64 gigs of RAM, and I'm running AMD Radeon AI Pro R9700. It's a 32 GB GPU, so this should just work fine for running the AI that we're trying to download. So in the world of LLMs and your local AI, there's two top players. One is Ollama and the other is LM Studio. For the most part, your enterprises, they want to use Ollama because it is much more superior to integration and connecting with other things. If you just want to host a simple local model, you can just use LM Studio. It is feature intensive and it's rich. It's got a nice GUI. But if you want to connect all the other dots and integrate it and future-proof yourself, Ollama is the way to go. And the first thing what you would be doing is you will come down to ollama.com/download, and you will go ahead and copy over this PowerShell script. Once you've done that, you will go ahead and paste the script over here and execute it and hit enter. What this will do is it will download Ollama for Windows and it will install it on your workstation. After you've done that, what I want to show you is, as you can see over here, these are all the different models that can run on Ollama, and all of these pretty much serve its own purpose for the most part. And there's a lot of them, by the way. I went over and I downloaded Command-R-35 and I pasted Ollama run Command-R:35B. The use case for Command-R is it's specifically built for enterprise workloads. It's got advanced RAG, which means retrieval augmented generation, and it's a multi-step tool. A lot of organizations or enterprises have a user prompt, and they need to decide if it needs to use an external API or database. So it's got a very good agentic workflow and multilingual business operations model. It can support up to 10 different languages. And think of it as if you want to look at medical billing records, organize those, and generate some reports with PDF. It excels at your productivity tasks and what have you. And the second model that I went ahead and downloaded was Qwen3. This was the one that I initially ran, but I went and canceled it. I went with Ollama run Qwen3-30B, as this is one of the newest ones in the market by Alibaba. And the best use case for this guy is that it's a higher tier general coding and math, and it's got an exceptional code intelligence. If you need a local model to write complex Python scripts, debug intricate logic, or solve advanced math problems, it's very robust at doing that. And it's got a great chain of thought tasks. It summarizes your dense technical documents and handles nuanced creative writing. And it also has multilingual language support. And the third one that I went ahead and downloaded is Deepseek-coder. What this excels is that this model is laser focused on coding. It matches or beats many closed source models at writing syntax, refactoring code, and explaining architectural decisions. And it is trained in over 300 programming languages. Whether you are working with the standard Python, JavaScript, or dealing with niche systems automation, the low-level C++ or complex SQL queries, it's able to handle them with ease. So if we hover over here, we should have Ollama installed as a desktop application. Once we run the Ollama application, when you launch it, you should start seeing your models right over here, the ones that you've downloaded. So as you can see, I got Command-R, Deepseek-coder, Qwen3-30B. That's a very lightweight app. You can even run that on your phone. That model can even run on your Samsung Galaxy or which have you. And then the Qwen3-30B, that's a moderate to medium scale model. So the next thing we're going to be looking at is setting up and making this look like ChatGPT, user interface friendly type of environment. And for that, we're going to be downloading OpenWeb UI, which I have not configured yet, but I'm going to go ahead and configure that and give you a tutorial on how to do that.